Well, the Golden Kids came as when I knew that I had to do something in the front yard of a house in a residential neighborhood, and I need to put something in there. So one night I was watching R21, and they were doing there was a video with Kerry James Marshall at Prospect 21, I think the name of the biennial is, in New Orleans. So he was there and talking about a piece that he did, and he was also interviewing other artists that were a part of the biennial as well. That was majority of the video. And then they started showing what he was working on, and even though they didn't show the full piece, the piece was like a full window of gold, and I love gold, and I was just so excited by the work that he was doing. It was like gold and neon and cards, and it was just super cool. And then I also was really been thinking about a music video that Kendrick Lamar did with Flying Lotus, and I think the song's Never Catch Me, but in the video it's these children who passed away, and then they're still playing around, goofing off, and it just sort of questions the idea of like, you know, what happens maybe when you die? Did these kids die? Like, you know, kids will be kids, and you know, and just like with all that's going on right now, I can sort of think about what childhood is, especially in thinking of what my childhood was, and you know, trying to compare the two. So in essence, you know, I just wanted the kids to just be kids, and I came up with these kids in gold because Kerry James Marshall did gold piece. I wanted to do a gold piece too. So I made these shapes of children playing hide and seek, and had them cut with gold plexi mirror, and here they are. And I think what's fun about the kids is that you could sort of play along with them. Like, they are all playing together within themselves, but they're still inviting you to play with them. So regardless of if, you know, like you're just coming up to take selfies in them, like you're checking out your hair or whatever, you get to interact with the kids too. And I think that that's really cool, and it's been really cool to see people actually doing that as the piece has been on, you know, during the whole biennial. This is my first installation. I'm a photographer, I do video work. I've never done installation before ever. I never even thought about doing installation until I went to this creative capital workshop down in Champaign, and Eric Peterson was there, Eric L. Peterson. He did like public art, interactive art, and he just did it wherever he wanted to, whenever, you know. And that, I really got excited about that work that he was doing. One of my favorite pieces of his is when he had like this billboard, and he like put people's faces up on it, just portraits of people, and it was sort of like this whole 15 minutes of fame thing of just seeing, like, can you imagine just seeing your dad just like on a billboard for like a week? It's just an illuminated billboard. It's just fun work and exciting work, and it's cool, you know. It's just cool to see that. I think it
elevates the everyday person.
Yeah, it elevates the everyday person, and it's accessible work. You know, art can be so elitist and it could be like so like no
insular.
Yeah, insular. Art could be really insular. It can be like not inviting, and to be able to see like pieces like mine or like Eric's, you know, it invites you to come participate. You don't even maybe necessarily know that you were engaging in art at that time. You know, people here with this house, at Joanna's house, this beautiful house, it, you know, people could just think like, oh, you know, the neighbor down the street has put these kids in her front yard, and not be like, really, that's so weird. And you go and like you're like looking at them and stuff, and you're engaging with the piece and you don't even know it. That's cool.
Curiosity.
Yeah, curiosity. We tricked you. We are tricking you. Overall, Terrain, the whole experience has been fun. I've gotten to meet Cecilia. You know, she's awesome, and she's becoming a friend. Like, we could talk. You know, both women of color out here doing our thing. And Nora's awesome, even though we didn't get to. Nora and I had this whole like foreign exchange, like the music group, like collaborating but from afar, because we talk, we text, but we never got a chance to meet because she was moving all in between while we were doing all of this. So, but I'm excited that I got to work on Terrain. I hope you were able to come and see the installation. If not, hopefully you'll be able to catch these kids around the world somewhere, because they're just gonna keep playing, you know, like they are now. And yeah, so that's it. Thanks.